Our objective today is to learn Streets of Tarkov in Escape from Tarkov. Maps and resources can be found in the Escape from Tarkov wiki, which I'll link down below. This video is designed to help you learn Streets and Escape from Tarkov in the most succinct way possible. Hopefully, after watching this video, you'll understand how to confidently navigate streets, how to read your map from any point, and how to extract after completing tasks. Bookmark this video as a visual reference to come back to, and let's get after it. Streets of Tarkov is designed roughly like a hash symbol, and is comprised of 2 columns of square blocks, side by side, with 3 in each column, and 1 main road that runs down the center of the map. Each square contains a different assortment of industrial, commercial, or residential points of interest. The northwestern block contains the Cardinal Apartments. The central west block contains the museum, school, post office, and bank. The southwestern block contains the Collapsed Crane, Concordia Apartments, the grocery store, and Lexus car dealership, where you can find Kaban. The northeastern block contains the Stylobate building, Beluga, and the Kilmov shopping mall. The central east block contains the Pinewood Hotel, Sparja grocery store, and a convenience store, as well as the Academy and Academy reception, where Colante spawns. The southeastern block contains the theater, abandoned factory, cultist, last supper, relax room, cinema, and real estate fund building. It takes approximately 3 minutes and 35 seconds to walk from the furthest southern point of Primorsky Avenue at the taxi barricade to the furthest northern part of the map at the Cardinal Apartments. Use this information wisely when you seek to engage or to extract. Starting with your extracts. Collapsed Crane, which is just here. This area will leave you extremely exposed, so just make sure you check your areas here. Up here. Crash site. Primorsky Avenue Taxi Vehicle Extract, which costs 5,000 rubles per player. Courtyard Extract. Damaged house. Sewer River. So what I'm running up to here now is the Kilmov Street Flare Extract. And it's got 2 sides to it. So there's the northern side of the street, which is just here. And then the southern side of the street, which is on the side of the Pinewood Hotel. So sort of facing southbound. The Flare Extract is down here, but there's one area down here that you can actually kind of hug to stay a little bit safer if you're concerned about snipers. Some of these areas are camped just a little bit, and you just want to be aware of some of these windows and some of these areas over here. There's a boss that spawns on the other side of this building here. And oftentimes there will be sniper scavs up here, and sometimes people can camp here when they're trying to do their shooter-born on streets. So what you want to do is come over to this area to pop your flare extract, obviously. Pop it in your hands here. You'll shoot your flare up this direction, and then you'll run into the zone as usual. If you don't want to stand on this side, or you're concerned about enemy fire from this direction, from one of these windows here, and or just on this side, you can kind of tuck yourself away here. This is what I do sometimes if I'm concerned about somebody camping me out. You can tuck yourself away so you can come onto this side of the stage. You'll pop your signal flare, and then you can use some of these areas here to shield yourself. Obviously, in the other side, you can use the cars and that kind of thing, but it's kind of a straighter shot. You might be able to get hit from underneath the vehicles and whatnot. So you can run over here, stand just in front of this gate here, pop your flare. Once she actuates, you can run in here and then use some of these areas for cover, should you choose to do so. Pinewood Basement Co-op Extract, which requires cooperation with PMC and a scav. The Stylobate building elevator, which is just inside this building here, near the shopping mall. Smugglers Basement. Which is only available with the item with the code word Onyx on it. It should be just here. Expo Checkpoint. In terms of navigation, the best way to learn how to navigate Streets of Tarkov is to learn landmarks to assist you. So from here, we'll go through one main landmark in each of the 6 quadrants of the map. The goal of these navigation tips is to allow you a quick reference in the event that you spawn somewhere and have no idea where you are, or if you need to quickly identify a way out. If you spawn in and you're inside the vet clinic, which is just here, and you see this park, which is just here, you are also next to the marked room, which is through this window. And you are in the central western quadrant of Streets of Tarkov. To get out of this area, you need only find this road here and head that direction. That will take you towards Expo Checkpoint. So once you come down this road, you'll reach Kilmov Street, and Kilmov has Expo Checkpoint, which is just here, and the Kilmov Flare Extract, which is just at the end of this road. If you spawn in or you arrive at this red piece of art here, and you see this basketball court, playground, big green truck, a couple of ambulances, lots of glass windows here, and this ramp, you are in the northwestern quadrant of the map. You're near the Cardinal apartment complex. Expo Checkpoint is this direction, and you can exit this area by coming this way. Once we come out this direction, this will bring us out towards Primorsky Avenue, which is just this road. So now we're on Primorsky Avenue. We're at the furthest northern part of the map, looking south. If you spawn in and you find yourself in this beautiful restaurant, you are inside of the Stylobate building, and I believe it's called Beluga. Then when you come outside, to your left will be the Kilmov shopping mall, and across the road here is the Pinewood Hotel. And obviously the Kilmov flare extract is just down here at the end of this road. So if you come out this way, and where we are now, we are looking at the northeastern portion of the map. This is the northeastern quadrant. So once again, Kilmov Shopping Mall and Beluga / your Stylobate building that has the elevator in it, and then the Pinewood Hotel. If you spawn in and you find yourself in this kind of torn up restaurant, you are inside the Pinewood Hotel restaurant, and you can easily get through the bottom portion of it by just hopping out this window. This will take you into the Pinewood Hotel courtyard, just here. So this is the Pinewood Hotel courtyard. Exiting out that direction will take you towards Smugglers Basement, and which is across the road there, the post office, and the presidential building, which is towards Expo Checkpoint and the Cardinal Apartments. And then obviously if you exit this direction and you look north, you'll see Beluga, you'll see the Kilmov Shopping Mall. Once again, the snipers will be up there. And this is Primorsky Avenue. And then from the central eastern portion of the map, as you come down past Burger Spot, if you stand at Burger Spot and look across the way, you'll see the Sky Bridge. The Sky Bridge has a task that you'll need to get to. I believe it's in this building just here. And as you cross over this road, this is Primorsky Avenue. You'll see the construction site, a few dead scabs. There's a pharmacy just here. And I believe the bank is just here, Tar Bank. So if you spawn and you come across this kind of confusing, so you'll see a park here, you'll see a burning barrel, and you'll kind of see this funny courtyard, and it looks a little bit daunting. So if you come to the fountain, you sort of have a few different directions that you can go. If you run towards the little park that we were just talking about a second ago, that will send you out towards Primorsky Avenue. If you turn around, and you come this direction, so this road is called Zmaysky Alley. Okay, this is Zmaysky Alley. And Zmaysky Alley has two really important directions. If you go north, that takes you towards the presidential building and the Expo Checkpoint. If you go south, it will take you towards the southwestern portion of the map, which will take you to the collapsed crane. Sparja will tell me that I'm looking towards the southwestern portion of the map. So that's collapsed crane, that's Sparja, and that's the Lexus car dealership. So I'm going to take you through the collapsed crane area, construction site. So if you spawn and you end up here and you look up at the top and you see Concordia Apartments, you are in the furthest southwestern portion of the map. That's near the basketball hoops and near this little park as well. And there's some Concordia Apartments basically all around you. And if you want to get to the helicopter, you'll head out through this little portion, kind of a little breezeway here. And stepping through this gate, turn to your right. So this is the furthest south you can possibly go. Basically the southwestern wall of the map. So this is your crashed helicopter. Sometimes you'll spawn in this little room here, and I'll take you over this direction. So sometimes you'll spawn in this little kitchenette here, okay? And it'll feel a little bit strange. You're very far away from the action. A lot of times I spawn here when I'm playing solo. And this is near the crash site, okay? So the helicopter crash site is just up this road here. and you are in the furthest southwestern portion of the map. So this is the southwestern quadrant. So basically what you'll do is come in through this door, and you can exit over top of this bed and out the window. Once again, you're in the furthest southwestern quadrant of the map. So you're near the Concordia apartments, you're near Sparja grocery store, you're near the collapsed crane, you're near the crash site where the helicopter is. And as you head up this direction, you get closer and closer to Primorsky Avenue and the movie theater. So we'll go that direction next. I brought you up this direction to give you some quick insights. Currently, we are looking towards, so we are currently on the southeastern portion of the map, and we're looking at the Lexus dealership, which is just here. This sign tells you that there are mines here, and it's not kidding. So it's a very good idea to probably avoid this area altogether if you're just tasking, as this area is very high traffic and it's very easy to get shot if the scavs are up here and Kaban is present. So there are mines all across this area of the road. If you run over here, you will probably explode. You can run up and down this sidewalk here, okay? So you don't need to worry necessarily about the mines on this side of the road as much as you do anyone on the sentry guns, which there's one here, and I believe there's one up here somewhere as well, and any of the scavs that spot you. Also, players are going to be here tasking or trying to kill Kaban. Very high loot area here, so you want to be aware. This is not a very safe way to get to where you need to go. So this is the furthest southern portion of Primorsky Avenue, just here, okay, this barricade. And as you're looking north, if you travel down Primorsky Avenue and you look to your west, you'll see the Lexus car dealership, and it's just there. So when you want to go to the cinema, or if you spawn here in this park, your cinema is just here. If you spawn here or inside one of these doors or windows here, you are at the furthest southern eastern portion of the map. This is the movie theater. You have Damaged House Extract on that side, and the Courtyard Extract on the southern side of the movie theater. So the northern side has the Damaged House, the southern side has the Courtyard, which is only present, obviously, if the green smoke is there. And as we come up the stairs here, you'll see the movie theater goes pretty deep. But as we come up the steps, so this street is Malevicha, Malevicha. Being able to say the name, not so important. What's important is there's an extract down the end here. That's the tram, the crashed tram. Then there's the relax room just here, and there's a safe as well in the middle of the road. Keep in mind that this is not a very safe road to travel down. If there's anyone here going to the relax room, which is just there, and anyone tasking in this area, this is not a really safe way to go. So what you can do is you can pass through the back of this area by simply going behind it. So essentially that road, Malevicha Street, to my right. So that street is the furthest eastern street in the map. And if I just cross through here, obviously that's where we were before. There's the movie theater. That's the relax room. That's the safe that we were referring to. And then that's the tram line that's sunken over here. So this is sometimes a safer way to travel up and down that road, as you have a little bit more areas of cover. If someone's in one of these windows, you know, you can take a few shots here or find hard cover. Whereas if you're on that street, you're extremely exposed. So as we exit, this is the tram line that's sunken. There is a boss spawn just here, and we are crossing over into the central eastern portion of the map. Okay, so we're getting closer and closer to the furthest northern part. So this is where Kalante spawns. He generally spawns inside here. And there's a little park here. If we exit this park, so once again, we are on the central eastern quadrant of the map, kind of moving towards the northern part. So this area is kind of a main thoroughfare. So it takes you to the Kilmov shopping mall, the Pinewood hotel, and then obviously there's a theater down that direction and the snipers that sit up on those buildings there. As we come down this road, be aware There are sniper areas just up here. Players can also sit in there as well. And then we have our Kilmov flare extract. So once again, we're sitting in the central eastern portion, or the central eastern quadrant of the map if we divide it into 6. And as we cross over this road here, which is Kilmov Street, you are moving towards the northeastern portion of the map. We'll see Mr. BTR coming down this direction. Oftentimes he'll pull in to his right, and the BTR will park just here sometimes. Streets is an absolutely humongous map when it comes to Tarkov, and while I would love to walk you down each and every street individually, take you in all of the buildings one by one, the best way to navigate is to use your main landmarks, break the map up into quadrants or sections of 2 by 2 or 2 rows of 3, and move through the map like that. Remember, take it slow. There are so many different areas and ways people can hit you. So there's windows everywhere, there's doors everywhere, there's multi-levels, and this map is very deep. It's very in-depth. So you want to take your time, but if you get lost, this road here, Primorsky Avenue, anytime you see these wires, this will tell you that you're running up and down Primorsky Avenue. So if you get lost and you need to find a way to get out, a lot of times you can use these wires or come up to this road and go, okay, I see these wires. I know that they run north to south on this entire map with these little tram lines here as well. And then I can navigate from here. Again, you don't want to run up and down this road as it's very easy to be a target here. But again, this is just a very simple way for you to navigate. If this video helped you at all, please leave a like, share this video with a friend who's also learning Streets, and let me know how it helped you, or if there's anything you think that we should add, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.